Good morning. What is going on with this line today? I don't know. It froze for a minute, then it just popped up. All right, good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Food for Thought Thursday. Okay. I know I got issue with these glasses and that little circle lights. But happy Thursday. I'm Katrina, the author of the book Crave. So today is Food for Thought Thursday. All right. So anyway, one more day closer to the weekend. I get my granddaughter tomorrow, and I'm so excited. She has a swim lesson on Saturday. So excited about that. So she's gonna be really surprised her uncle was going with her. So that's gonna be different. But anyway, let's get to it. At least he says so anyway. Things might change. But anyway, but she still have a lesson or whatever. So anyway, so happy Thursday. Pick up the book Crave right behind you. I do have gym clothes on. Forgive me. I'm trying my best to get there. I was supposed to go yesterday, but I think I pulled something when I was on the treadmill. Something wasn't right last time I went. So hopefully it's better. And let's get to it. So today I found this, well not today, but the other day I found this on um, this quote on I think this was IG. It didn't have a name under it. Usually Pinterest has a name of the person who actually wrote the quote, and I love that because I like to shout out them. But this one did not. So it says, always remember, karma has no menu. You get what you deserve. Okay. So karma, let's see. I believe it comes back, but I don't think I always thought that karma didn't come back through you. It comes back through someone you care about. Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's just my feeling of it. Um, whether it's if you're using someone, if you're okay, why are we buffering? I'm hoping we don't cut out. Okay. Are we still going? Anyway, so it could be whether you're using someone in a relationship, whether it's a friend or if you do things to people. Like one thing, let me tell you, like a long time ago, I bought my first home. This guy would come cut my grass. And he said he would cut it for $10. This is how I know how long ago it was, because grass cutting costs way more than that now. So I said all I had was a $20 bill, and that's all I had until I got paid. Okay. And he was like, I'll bring your change back. Me trusted him, being young. I think I was 24 at the time. And I said, okay, because he cut it all the time. So, I'm going to trust him. Dude never came back. He never cut the grass. Amazing, right? So that following summer, he was supposed, I saw him. You know me, I let it go. It's not worth it. He was cutting the gentleman grass, and I had told him about it when it happened. So he was like, really? So I'm like, you know, so he let him cut his grass that summer. And I was like, why you let him cut his grass? When I just told him what he did to, well, not just told him, but I told him what he did to me. And so I said, whatever, you know, change his own. Maybe he changed and he's a better person now. Who knows? But he let him cut his grass back and front. He said, I'm not paying you nothing. You take that $20 you took from that young lady. That's your payment. He took the $20 and gave it to, well, it was 30 because he did the back and the front. He took the $30 and gave it to me. Karma. And I think a lot of times, um, I think people don't realize when you do things, sometimes it comes back through your kids. And, my son was off the hook. And I'm telling you, like at a certain age, when he's got, I think like 11, 12, it's like the bullshit really set in, you know? So it's like, damn, is this my karma or his father's? It gotta be his father's because I don't do nothing. All I do is go to work, you know? So, but I don't think that was real karma. I think that was probably him just acting out as a teenager. Then I got into a relationship and then it was just like, oh shit, this went to hell. But I don't know. So karma could be through anything, you know, for if you get someone who, let's say, just talk about people all the time, just line on people, you know, just line. Like, I know this person, she's a relative, and she just lie. You know, she just for sport. You know, she lie for entertainment. Like, she lie like she tired. You know what I'm saying? She just lie. You know, it's just like, you just lie on people, in relationships. Prime example, getting married and had this person and her daughter was going to be at my wedding. Let me tell you something at the Sheraton. They was on time frame. Go over your time you're paying. We ain't paying nothing because we paid for this time. That's it. Daughter was giving us a hard time. I said, okay, she out the wedding. I don't have time for this, you know. So her and her daughter got put at the wedding. Okay. And she's like, I want my money back for my dress. Not a problem, ma'am. Just to make you go away. Okay. Make you go away. So Ron was in the car and she was like, it's my dress was such. So I said, okay, I gotta run to the bank. So Ron was like, no, we're not running to the bank. Take this, which he had his rent money that he was going to take care of his bills. It was the first of the month. And he was like, and then we'll go to the bank. So gave her her money. His son was in the car, you know, and he witnessed all this. She got all her money back. Go, please, done with you. You know what this means when I do this? I hope you know. If you don't, look it up. Look it up. So she goes and tell everybody, I'm taking her to court for a dress. What? I'm taking her to court. She didn't give me my money back. Now, how you lie, ma'am? And there's three witnesses in the car. Me, Ron, and his son. How you lie? Like, I'm telling you, people lie for sport. I'm telling you, like, this is some crazy stuff. And I really believe she gets all her karma because of the things that she do and the things that she say. I'm taking her to court. Da, 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 da. She didn't give me my money. I can't wait. And she telling the family this. But let me tell you something about me. No family member's gonna call and question me about anything. I'm grown. And you don't want that smoke from me. Trust and believe. I'm not that girl. I'm built from a different cloth. So, of course, nobody never said anything to me. I'm still waiting for the court papers, man. Anyway, because we all know it was a lie. And did she get her karma? I'm quite sure she did. Because you just can't go around lying on people to make yourself look good, just to have conversation. You understand? You know, karma is something. And I think okay, always remember karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. I read it wrong. And I got the glasses on. What is that saying? Upgrade the prescription. Okay. So karma. I believe if you're a user, you'll get your karma big time. You don't take and take and take and take and think it's okay. Um, I wrote in my journal that I sell for my books, uh, be careful of takers because they have no limit. And it's amazing how people will stay around you just to use you, just to, you know, see what you can offer them and how much they can get from you. I really believe if you're that person, your karma is coming. You just can't take from people and think it's okay. Use people. Even when you're in a relationship, people use you. You understand what I'm saying? Um, to get ahead. It's you can't just be nasty to people and think it's okay because it's not. Karma is something. And I think, like this person I used to work with a long time ago at John Hopkins, and she would just lie. And she was like, she was late coming back from break, talking about me. Um, First of all, I really ain't had no money. So my break, I wasn't going far for break, and I didn't pack a lunch. I was sitting in the cafeteria, but then she would write that I was coming back late from lunch. And like, why is she writing that? First of all, man, we on camera. Do you not see? The camera see when I left. The camera see when I came back. I always come back. When I take a lunch break, I always come back 10 minutes early because I don't trust people. I have trust issues. If you watch my videos, you'll know I say that all the time. I don't trust people. So, and I'm like, why she just keep lying? Like, so then one day the supervisor was like, you keep coming back from lunch late. That's who he's on to. You ain't talking to me. Did you do your investigation before you even come to me? Pull the tapes. Look at the tapes. What? Yeah, you on camera? He did it. Of course, rightfully so. She was lying. Now I had nothing to do, but next thing I know, 2 weeks later, she was gone. And I really believe that's karma. Like, I could be wrong, but I don't know exactly what happened because I don't look into stuff like that. I'm not a drama person. I don't care. I don't care about your business. I don't. I'm not that girl. Um, I could care less about what's going on with you. Just like people like I had one coworker a long time ago. She was like, "How was your weekend?" Good. She's like, "You ain't asked about mine." I don't care. I don't care. What the? What are we doing here? I'm not a mean person, but sometimes life be lifing. And then a lot of times, like when I was, a single parent raising my son, life is lifing. Uh, One day, this doctor told me I worked at Hopkins. He was like, "You're thinking out loud," and I was like, "I'm thinking out loud. What are you talking about?" You know. He was like, "Whatever you think about your emotions, you're weighing it on your face." So after that, once I talked to him about that, I learned how to control my face, my emotions. Who knew there was such a thing? But I'm young, 24, 25, learning, so you just never know. So sometimes if you run into someone who is, um, you know, weighing their emotions or they thinking, or if you speak to them and they don't hear you, it's because they're probably thinking about what they have going on and what they have to do or want to do or can't do, or, so things like that. I think it's really, but I definitely believe karma is real, big time. Like I said, it can come back to your children, your health, or your grandchildren health, anything. So what I try to do with people is just try to be kind and nice to everybody. Try not to put out so much karma in the world. But I really believe takers, uh, cheaters, karma. It's gonna come for you. And you better be ready. And sometimes you don't even see it. It could be like a thief in the night. I don't know. So, hopefully so we will want to do our best to, not do anything whereas though it will bring you karma. We'll try our best, but you just never know. But you know what? Another thing too, karma, somebody close to you could be doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? And their karma will piggyback on you. And you're like, wow, why am I going through what I'm going through? Because somebody close to you is probably doing something. Just like if you're in a relationship, just like if you're in a relationship, like, and your spouse is out there doing shit, then karma. So, so you gotta be careful what you do to people. I had a distraction, can't you tell? Um, so you gotta be careful what you're doing, you know. Men out here, women out here, even women with this child support. You can't be greedy with child support. You think you ain't gonna get no karma? You understand what I'm saying? I really believe that child support thing is an issue. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not hating because I only got $40, but my point when I wanted child support, it was because he needed little odds and ends. I was paying morning care, daycare, aftercare, night care, all kinds of kids. Transportation, honey, then he still got to eat, still need clothes, still need a coat, still need shoes. And I said, well, this is what you do. You're on probation for a year. My child support could have been um, $100 a week, but I knew he had other kids, so I was being considerate. So I said, okay, well, give me $50, and but you take him every week and every summer. Do what you're supposed to. You come off the child support, because I firmly believe this person wasn't in the room when we was making them, so they shouldn't have a decision on how we take care of him. We should be grown and sit at a table and discuss what we're going to do with our child at the end of the day. But like I said, karma, that's prime example. With karma, you can't just sit up here and get married and take care of somebody else's kid when you don't even take care of your own. I don't like that either. Don't you dare buy my son a toy and you ain't buy your son nothing. You understand me? So, like I said, karma can be served so many ways. Um, it could be served through your supervisors who just mess with you for no odd reason. Um, because you have good employees and you have bad supervisors. Sometimes supervisors come to work with an attitude. They're not happy at home. And it could be many of things, but more so, I think karma is really served through people who just do things to people and lie on people. Like, I think karma, that's what I think. That's my kind of sort of definition or whatever. But it's to each his own. And I just really believe you should just really be kind to one another. Don't use people. Um, don't come into somebody's life and try to take from them because you see what they're doing and they're trying to build and you just sticking around because you think you're going to get a love offering. No, no. So be careful with your karma. Be careful how you treat people. Um, I got to wrap this up because I got to go to the gym. I'm going to be on the treadmill for 40 minutes today. So we'll see. It's all treadmill today. But, so just definitely be careful with your karma. Now, I want you to get a small breakfast. Get your coffee, your protein shake, which is disgusting. Um, have a great day. Take care of you. Be kind to one another. Oh, let me read it again before we go. Always remember, karma has no menu. You get served what you deserve. Okay? Enjoy your day.